Liverpool lineup star signing at amazing $30 discount. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Liverpool FC updates. Liverpool's lack of depth in central defense was laid bare on Sunday when they were knocked out of the FA Cup by Plymouth, a team struggling in the Championship. Joe Gomez and Jarell Quansah started in central defense, but that arrangement quickly fell apart after Gomez was forced off with an injury. With limited options on the bench, Wataru Endo stepped into the centre-back role. The Reds sorely missed their first-choice pairing of Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, with neither Gomez, Quansah, nor Endo showing convincing performances, even against the Championship's weakest team. Liverpool will need additional centre-back cover in the upcoming transfer window, especially if Van Dijk leaves at the end of his contract in 2025. There's also speculation that Konate could be headed to Paris Saint-Germain, with the French club reportedly interested in acquiring him. Should Liverpool lose Van Dijk, Konate, or even both this summer, they will likely need to bring in new starting centre-backs. One player reportedly on their radar is Crystal Palace captain Marc Guehi. According to Spanish outlet Fichajes, Manchester United, Arsenal, and Chelsea are also monitoring the England international ahead of next summer. Tottenham had a $70 million bid for Guehi rejected by Palace in the winter transfer window, but that asking price is expected to drop as Guehi enters the final year of his contract. With no signs of a new deal, Palace could be forced to sell their captain, and the asking price could fall to as low as $40 million. Given FSG's and Richard Hughes's focus on opportunistic transfers, this move could be a good fit. Guehi, D4, joined Palace from Chelsea in 2021 for $18 million and has since established himself as a key player for both his club and England. A fresh injury concern has emerged for Aston Villa ahead of Liverpool's rescheduled visit to Villa Park. Originally set for March 15th, the Premier League match has been brought forward to Wednesday, February 19th at 7:30 p.m. due to Liverpool's progress in the Carabao Cup. The rescheduled fixture adds to Villa's already packed schedule, with a Merseyside derby against Everton scheduled for this Wednesday after the original match was postponed in December due to safety concerns over high winds in Liverpool. In their FA Cup win over Tottenham on Sunday, Villa suffered an injury blow when defender Ezri Konsa was forced off after what appeared to be a muscle issue. He was treated on the pitch before walking off in frustration. Villa are already missing Tyrone Mings, who is sidelined with a knee injury, and Pau Torres, who won't return until March. Torres would likely have been available for the original date against Liverpool. Lamar Bogard replaced Konsa in the match against Tottenham, and Villa boss Unai Emery gave an update saying, "We weren't planning to play against Tottenham with Bogard and Kamara, as they're more central midfielders than centre-backs. Hopefully, we can recover Pau Torres and Tyrone Mings quickly, and Axel Disasi might be back next week if everything goes well. As for Konsa, we hope it's not a serious injury." Liverpool, too, are dealing with injuries, with Trent Alexander-Arnold and Tyler Morton unavailable. Gomez, who was forced off during the surprise FA Cup defeat to Plymouth, is also a concern, with further tests scheduled. Curtis Jones, on the bench for the Plymouth match, was also not fit enough to come on, with manager Arne Slot explaining that Jones had not fully recovered from a recent training session. Liverpool are reportedly interested in a championship midfielder, with a number of Premier League clubs also keen on the player. Liverpool will return to Premier League action on Wednesday with a visit to Goodison Park for the final time before Everton move to their new Bramley Moore Dock Stadium next season. With both teams out of the FA Cup, they won't meet again at Goodison this season. The fixture, originally postponed due to weather conditions, marks the start of a busy 2 weeks for Liverpool, who will play 5 Premier League matches. In the meantime, succession planning is underway as Liverpool prepares for the summer transfer window. The Reds didn't add any players in January, and their only major signing last summer was Federico Chiesa, who joined from Juventus for $12 million. With key players like Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold uncertain about their futures, reinforcements are needed. One player of interest is Chris Rigg, a young midfielder for Sunderland. Having made his professional debut in January 2023, Rigg has impressed with 54 appearances and 7 goals to date. The 17-year-old is reportedly available for $25 million in the summer, with Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea, Newcastle, and even Real Madrid among the clubs interested in the talented midfielder. The dynamic wide player has rapidly emerged as one of the most exciting talents in European football, thanks to his breakout performances in Lisbon this season. Following his debut under Ruben Amorim, Cuenda's remarkable impact on the field quickly caught the attention of both club and national selectors. By the age of just 17, Cuenda had already earned a place in Portugal's senior national team, marking an early milestone in what promises to be a brilliant career. Although he is known for his ability to play on both wings, it was as a right wing-back that Cuenda first made his name under Amorim's tutelage, showcasing his versatility and work ethic. However, with Amorim's subsequent move to Manchester United, the buzz surrounding the young star has only intensified. Manchester United's interest in Cuenda began even before Amorim made his switch to Old Trafford, and the speculation around his future has since escalated. By the end of January, Abola, a prominent Portuguese sports outlet, revealed a stunning report claiming that Manchester United had already secured Cuenda's services for the summer with a reported transfer fee of $60 million. This was quickly followed by a confirmation from The Athletic, though the tone of the reporting shifted. While Manchester United's interest in the teenager was undeniable, it was clarified that no formal offer had been made at that point. Additionally, with Cuenda's 18th birthday coming up in April and a hefty $100 million release clause in his contract, the transfer fee was expected to be closer to $40 million rather than the $60 million initially rumored. In anticipation of the potential move, Abola reached out to Bernardo Bruschi, one of Cuenda's former youth coaches, who offered his thoughts on the young player's rise to prominence. Bruschi stated that while it was surprising to see Cuenda's name linked to top European clubs at such an early stage in his career, it was not difficult to envision him playing for one of the world's biggest football clubs. Seeing his name being associated with clubs of such stature in Europe surprises me because it's so early in his career, Bruschi admitted. But honestly, I wouldn't be shocked to see him get there. Bruschi went on to highlight just how impressive Cuenda's development has been despite his tender age. Sometimes, we forget that Cuenda is only 17 years old. His maturity, his quality, and the level of performance he can already bring to the team are extraordinary for someone so young. This level of maturity is not something you typically see in players his age. However, Bruschi was quick to remind everyone that Cuenda, as talented as he is, still has plenty of room to grow and develop. He's only 17, and there's still a lot of potential for improvement and growth, but he's already at a level of maturity that's far ahead of what we would normally expect for his age. Cuenda's rise to prominence has been nothing short of remarkable, and he is already being compared to some of the best young players in the world. His performances in Portugal's top flight and his rapid integration into the senior national team have made him one of the most sought-after young talents in European football. For a player of Cuenda's age to already be linked with one of the world's most prestigious clubs is a testament to the extraordinary talent he possesses. But while the speculation surrounding his future grows, it's clear that Cuenda is focused on continuing his development and further proving himself as one of the brightest prospects in world football. As for Manchester United, their interest in Cuenda aligns with their ongoing strategy of building a squad for the future. Under the management of Erik ten Hag, United have been focused on securing young, dynamic players who can make an immediate impact, while also contributing to the club's long-term success. Cuenda's ability to play across the front line and his excellent technical ability make him an ideal fit for United's attacking setup. Nevertheless, Cuenda's potential move to Manchester United will not come without its challenges. Despite his impressive performances this season, the pressure of moving to one of the world's most high-profile clubs is something that every young player must face. For Cuenda, though, the transition will likely be eased by the experience he's gained at such a young age playing in high-stakes environments with both his club and country. At just 17, Cuenda has already demonstrated a level of maturity on and off the pitch that is rare among his peers. His ability to handle the intense media scrutiny and pressure that comes with being a highly sought-after young player will be key as he moves forward in his career. While many young players can struggle with the burden of expectation, Cuenda has shown time and again that he is capable of rising to the occasion and thriving in the spotlight. As the summer transfer window approaches, all eyes will be Yati.